two schools, but it's one that can easily define season trajectories and put the victor on the path to the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Gators will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The LSU Tigers offense will go to work first. The Gators devastated and humiliated the Tigers the last time they got together.
Well, the Gators dominated that game in all 3 phases, and that's something they're trying to do again in this one today. Offensively, it's about explosive plays. Defensively, it's about creating takeaways, and they're going to have to make a play or two on special teams. If they do that, the Gators feel like they're going to win this one again.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So Florida's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Across the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history between these two teams, because even when there were 2 divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
Takes the handoff. It's Bettis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Gators want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Lewis to throw. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Wants to go up top. This one's complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. There he goes! He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11th. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Gonna look downfield again. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 4. 3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Breaks into the open. Oh, sweet feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Now they're going to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Give to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. LSU right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. He'll do it himself. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
He'll take a shot. And they will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They just keep firing. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go big ones.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Cooper. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Rides the back and leaves it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Smith. And the Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Gators headed quickly to the line. Looking for a crease, it's Murray. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Going for the marker on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in this...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Wide out trying to get it in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smith. Turning it on. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Cooper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Pulls it in. It's Norman. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side. 51 yards out. It is perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
I How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. On the ground, it's Murray. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. The give on the inside. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Montgomery. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Gators in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll throw it from the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got the quick pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The inside handoff. There he goes! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Wilkins. Punch it out of the air. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete to the left. LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
Offense facing 4th down.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Florida. They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll keep it himself. Gets away from one. He's got space. LSU will get a first down.
Man, the option is so hard to stop, and so many bodies near the line of scrimmage on 4th and short. They run it, but just a good job by the quarterback finding space. He didn't need to pitch it. Takes it himself and gets just enough for the first down.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Off play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And into the end zone. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hey, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Murray. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's a first down.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Out of the gun, the inside kick.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They could really use a few yards here on third down, because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. Fires to the tight end. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. LSU quick to the line. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 45. Breaks into the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's first and 10 again. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The screen, and watch out. And they'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Gators have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the fullback. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Give to the big fullback. He breaks a tackle. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This crowd even louder now on 2nd down as they try to hold on. Sticks it in his belly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. The give to the fullback. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Give to the fullback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Handoff to the fullback. Touchdown, Florida! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one, Kev? Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Run it with the fullback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. They go to the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gators! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Makes the catch, it's Norman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a...
Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Lofts one high indeed. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, and still on his feet. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone, won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve,